Hey there, members of the Graveyard, and welcome back to more Outer Worlds 2. We're going to be doing a lot of companion stuff this episode, so if that doesn't suit your fancy, get on out of here. But please, maybe stay a while.
You owe me a sparring session. Get your gloves and warm up.
She's talking to nobody.
That damn Wiley put us in an impossible situation. I'm glad those hostages can go back to their families, but I fear we played right into DeVries' hands. With that data,
we'll be okay.
She could wreak more havoc than we anticipated. Look, I know the choice is yours on how you want to approach this, but it's my folk in the crosshairs. If something happens to our delegate, I don't know how I'd live with myself. If there's space by your side, I hope you'll call on me.
Okay. Got skin in the game, of course.
Sure, let's go with that. If we fail to stop DeVries, this will have dire consequences for
denials,
the war and
Inez.
everything else. So let's not fail, huh?
Okay. We'll talk later. All right, who else wants to talk with me? So Inez and Niles definitely want a piece of the next main mission. Let's see who else is around. Surely there's more people who want to talk to me.
Asa, you might follow a ruinous religious doctrine and be driven by irrational, bloodthirsty urges, but you are a rather effective killer, and I respect that.
That means a lot, coming from such a ruthless purveyor of death. Wish you'd let yourself
perfect
really
for
get
each other.
into it sometimes, though. Get your face and hands drenched in blood.
That sounds disgusting, dear. Though I do appreciate the sentiment. The hostages went home safe. We'll see if those at the peace talks make it back fine as well. May the plan favor us against long odds.
Okay, she didn't have much to say.
You going to kill Hierarch Ziegler soon? My knife hand's getting itchy.
I like her look. Why do you think Hierarch Ziegler turned on you?
Who can say? There was no indication that I've seen. I've interacted with him on occasion. Seemed a decent, loyal sort. As interested as I am to hear whatever sorry explanation he has, not sure I'll be able to control my rage when I see him to ask why before I remove his spleen. Maybe I'll start with his gallbladder? No, I think it's gotta be the spleen.
Good choice. Let's talk about something else.
As?
Tell me about the Glorious Dawn.
We are simply a group of enlightened individuals seeking to spread the truth of the rifts, despite our persecution by those who seek to keep the masses aimless and distraught.
You mentioned something before about the rifts being a gateway to paradise?
The rifts are a device of the architect to hasten humankind's perfection. They reduce whatever comes into contact with them to mathematically perfect information. We are nothing but that information, but we cannot see that because we exist in a chaotic and disordered reality. The universe is decaying, and our efforts to manage it are futile. The rifts are a perfectly ordered phase of existence. No chaos, no striving, no suffering. Peace and unity with the architect themselves.
Hey. And that's the truth the dawn means to spread?
Yes! Oh, isn't it truly glorious?
Hey, well, what about you, though? I'd like to know who I'm traveling with.
Nothing of much worth to tell there.
I'd rather hear your story.
Well, I liked my life, but it had little worth. Still trying to figure out how I ended up here.
It sounds like you've let others dictate your existence with their culturally imposed limitations and narrow interpretation of righteousness and truth. Joining the Glorious Dawn freed me of such nonsense.
I'm not sure.
They gave me a complete.
I don't think anyone knows why I'm here.
Wiped away all traces of fear and repression and replaced them with unbridled freedom. My world used to be devoid of color. Everything was gray. Now everything is vibrant, like the arterial spray of a freshly opened vein.
Charming metaphor notwithstanding. I'm still interested to hear more about your life.
And I'm still not interested in discussing it.
Well, that's a bummer. She's probably the character I want to know about the most. Niles? You around here? Niles, if you can hear me, say something. Niles, please. I beg you. Okay, well, we can't find Niles, so I need to go back to Do in order to do this next companion mission for Mr. Orderman. So we're going back to Dorado. And then I think I'm gonna let's take Niles and Valerie with us. Actually, no, we're gonna take Niles and, it doesn't really matter who we take. I imagine we're gonna have to replace them with this man from the Order. What was his name? Tristram? Something with a T? I don't remember. Yeah, Niles and why not Marisol? We've got AoE taunt and single target stun. Team crowd control. We actually have a good chunk of the party members already. Oh, right, this new gun that we got. I wonder how... I haven't even fired it yet. I want to shoot it at something to unveil. But I'm kind of getting impatient, so I'm just gonna... Okay, so it shoots like a gun, which I imagined... Oh, hey, Niles. Nice helmet.
Victor wasn't exactly the partner in crime I envisioned DeVries to have.
Why? What were you picturing?
Someone with a little more grit. That man back there,
When did he get this helmet?
reckon a tough crossword puzzle would have eventually sent him over the edge, even if we hadn't come along. I'm glad we were able to show him a little grace. DeVries obviously manipulated him into acting against his conscience. You ever wonder what might have happened if DeVries had let us in on her initial plan? Surely we wouldn't have been taken in by her rhetoric like Victor. Right?
No chance. Her plan was insane.
No, yeah, of course. Stupid question. It's just, I look at someone like Victor and see the trap I might have fallen into.
Well, you certainly dodged a bullet.
Yeah, but the shrapnel of her plot got me anyway. DeVries always was good at deconstructing folks, uncovering their points of failure. She'd have known I had my heart set on being a hero. After Triangulum, all I wanted was to do for other colonies what Augustine had done for mine. Still do, if I'm honest.
Okay. You don't need the Earth Directorate to be a good person, Niles.
Maybe not. Past 10 years have more or less proven that out. Thanks for letting me wax for a bit. We can get back to what we were doing now. Unless there was something else you needed.
No! Oh, wait. What field tinkering? I'd like to take advantage of your engineering skills.
Sure, always happy to tool around for a bit. What did you have in mind?
Oh, damn, we can use them as a mobile craft station? I didn't know that. That's pretty handy and unique, if I do say so myself. Okay, hopefully he's over here. And hopefully we can actually access this area, because this is... Oh, yeah, it is open now. Well, I'm glad we figured it out. Hello? Mr. Order guy? Oh, there he is. Good. I'll be with you in just one moment. I know there's going to be some tasty loot right over here. Certainly one piece of loot worth running over here. Okay. All right, fine. Marisol, you're getting benched for
So you did come.
Tristan. I knew it was
Good.
something with a T.
I'm not partial to working with those given to second thoughts. It seems we arrive on a desolate scene. I don't know what transpired, but whatever it was killed the refugees to a person. As an arbiter, I bear a strong stomach. But if you've any reservations about witnessing destruction visited upon the innocent, you'd best steel yourself.
You don't need to worry. I've experienced more than my share of carnage.
I hope your words are true, for carnage is a more than apt descriptor today. I've some theories on the refugees' killers, but I remain unsatisfied. Although I am not required to do so as an arbiter, I would care to acquire proof.
Arbiters don't require evidence. If that's the case, why bother?
We operate under the Sovereign's indefatigable will.
Indefatigable?
Thus, we do not need proof. But my training was somewhat unique in that it emphasized the value of thorough investigation.
Thank
Let us
God.
comb the remnants of this charnel house.
Okay. All right then. Well, first things first, free money. Second things first. When Niles was talking about DeVries, right? And he's talking about, like, if he would fall susceptible to her, like, her whims and her, like, breaking downs of a person. It's always intrigued me. Like, the people who get to these, like, positions of power yet have such underlying personality flaws, like seeking of approval or the desire to be successful or the, like, all of these exterior things that are outside of themselves. I mean, if that's truly all it takes, and it's a common storytelling device, characters who fall for the manipulations of a much more, I won't say clever, but a much more manipulative individual, and how easily it, you know, like how easily it takes for them to be manipulated and why they can even be manipulated in the first place. I've always found that interesting, how people write that out, because I think a bit from a perspective like me, because that's how we relate to these stories, how we, like, draw conjectures, and I think that it's always hard for me to understand how those characters would ever hear an argument like, yes, we're going to kill all these innocent people and it will save the universe, and then truly believe it, unless it's like something incredibly damning. Like, does she have like a Pandora's box that she's like showing people, and then they're like, holy shit, if that's what's waiting for us, you're absolutely right. Because these individuals haven't been academically stupid. Which is why I'm curious as to how they could possibly fall for DeFreeze's, like, manipulations. So we'll have to see what she actually ends up having to offer when it comes to proof as to why her plan is actually a good reason. Because there doesn't seem to be a good reason yet. Check the auto mechanical status. They're all gone. 2 months of food and water. It's enough to live for now. Okay. The camp sermon was contained an entry related to an automech defense force. They're all gone. Everyone here is very dead. Tristan, did you just, like, walk up in here? Like, where did you go? I'm taking all that. This whole place... Well, it's not stealing if everyone here is dead, right? Surely not. What'd you find? Oh. You pick your way amidst blackened steel and aluminum, finding nothing but twisted wires and smoldering components, until eventually you find what appears to be a very small Protectorate logo stamped on a less damaged segment of plate. It stands to reason this transmitter was built by the Protectorate and likely reappropriated by the refugees. This may have been reason enough for its destruction. Okay. I was able to do something to it because of Engineering 5, or at least I gained that much information because of Engineering 5. I haven't had a prompt that was just like, here's what you know of this because of your expertise in it, but I'll take it.
I cannot help but feel a pang for these people, cut down without a hope of defense. We must uncover what transpired here.
Found something I think might be important.
Let's hear it.
So, I found a high-power transmitter. Looks pretty heavily damaged.
An encampment such as this normally would possess no means for long-band communications. Was there anything remarkable about it?
It bears Protectorate craftsmanship. Refugees likely stole it somehow.
Good observation. Suffice it to say, the Protectorate would not take kindly to such a theft. Did you have anything else?
I found a terminal entry cataloging the base's automechanical defenses.
I doubt it factored in their inadequacy in the face of a superior force, assuming there was a superior force.
The defense system seemed pretty resolute in theory, but automechs are easily manipulated.
The distinct lack of automechanical
My engineering
corpses
is actually
around us
coming in
supports
handy.
your point. It seems the defenders did not defend.
I'm gonna go look around some more.
I shall continue to search on my own.
Let us see what more we can find, surely. And he just sell all these decoy grenades that I have. We're amassing quite a large pile of them. What is... Damn. Lockpick 5 and explosive 5. No dice on anything else. Plasma charge. Sparkling water. Another lockpick. Then I am hack 5. Heavily damaged, the barrel of its integrated weapon is warped from heat damage. It's impossible to gauge what took it down or what it was firing at. So I can get up here. The wavelength history is relatively uniform, appearing to indicate shortwave transmissions at semi-regular intervals. One frequency, however, does not even remotely match the others sent by this radio tower. Somewhere in the annals of your vast mind, there is a blip of recollection. You know, by the wavelength pattern, that this transmission was specifically designed to be picked up by automech receptors. Somebody sabotaged!
About all this blood, I just polished these boots.
Not his freshly polished boots. Oh, silent sniper rifle. Anything up on the roof here? I think the only thing we need to go check is that building over there. Ooh, energy canister. Precious, precious loot. That's actually worth more than anything we've found here so far. Do believe I already checked that. This tent over here. I think that might be it. Checked over there and there. There was a lockpick thing, and then we didn't quite understand what was going on with the drone, but I will report one more thing to you.
Salutations. Has your search uncovered anything of remark?
Yes.
You've been busy. What did you find?
There was a destroyed automech deeper in the camp.
That automechanicals would fall in the camp's defense is logical. That there would only be one is not. Did you notice anything interesting about it?
It looks... Oh, shit! Nice, melee 5. It looks like it was taken down with improvised weapons.
Then whoever was fighting it must have been off guard. Desperate. Good to know.
Nice.
Did you have anything else?
Was not expecting melee 5 to help with an investigation, but that's awesome. Took a look at the camp's wireless communication tower.
I wouldn't expect a localized transmitter to harbor anything of note. Prove me wrong.
Someone tried to hide it, but the most recent signal was an emergency automech override.
I don't believe I would have learned that on my own.
Because I'm a scientist.
Seems I underestimated
And
you.
a doctor.
That's exceedingly useful.
Great. Now I'm done with the investigation, and I think I've discussed everything I wanted
You're
to.
certain you've combed the place to your liking?
Yes, I have.
Then let us debrief and see if we can deduce what transpired here. Have you any theories as to what killed these people?
There was clearly some kind of attack, but I'm not sure what happened. Perhaps the bartender was lying. Maybe the broker killed these people.
No. Sub Rosa could have cleaned this entire business up without anyone knowing were that the case. Focus on observations.
Okay.
Although I'm no ballistics expert, the death wounds on the corpses appear to match those inflicted by an automech. Have any theories about the automechs that did this?
I think the camp's automechanicals were reprogrammed to target the refugees? Yes.
My thoughts exactly. How do you believe they were compromised?
By the signal. It was through the shortwave tower.
It seems so simple, and yet it also appears to be the most probable outcome. I agree. The only remaining puzzle piece is why. Why go through all this trouble to eliminate a handful of isolated refugees?
The original owners of that transmitter must have come to collect violently.
Agreed. I do believe that relay is of Protectorate make, and the refugees most certainly didn't build it themselves. They were likely Protectorate as well. I hypothesize that they used it to listen in on Protectorate communications, then sold what they learned to Sub Rosa.
Oh, and the Protectorate wouldn't take kindly to that.
After the Vox relay's recent destruction, High Command would have ordered a security sweep of all communication systems. This outpost's relay would have returned a signal. Upon learning of this camp's existence, they'd have dispatched a sentinel to cross off any would-be traitors. Hence the destruction we bear witness to.
Okay. Well, requires Space Ranger. Pretty comprehensive. You Arbiters aren't slouches.
I do pride myself on my thoroughness indeed, though not all Arbiters feel the need to be equally thorough. Now with that finished, we... Hold. Some things approach.
I can feel it.
Be ready. I suspect someone has disapproved of our inquiry.
Wonderful.
Machines return. Bent on eliminating any stragglers.
Cool. Oh, I was shooting the wrong person. My bad. Oh my god. Don't mind if I do. Sorry, Mr. Dragoon. We've scrambled you. Oh my god. I like the gun. Shock grenade out. There's so many status effects on this thing.
That was a hardy engagement. You held your own, Admiral.
I want this.
These
What is
automechs
that?
will never be used to perpetrate such
I want this big
heinous acts.
hammer. You kidding me? I want that big ass hammer. Give that to me right now. How come the hammer I found was like this rinky-dinky one-hander and you've got the fucking legendary fucking Protectorate triple redux hammer? Boy, give me this shit right now. I'm leveling up first. I'm pouting. Okay, I just want to check something real quick. What do I have to get my melee to in order to get the tit for tat? 10? Ugh. I don't know, man. Or 50% of the target's armor when attacking with a melee weapon. Was there anything else under science that we needed? I don't think so. 100% additional damage in science 20. Else in medical. Oh, we were gonna take something in medical actually. I would like to go to maybe 10. Let's go 10 medical and then yeah. No, I think we're good on the melee front actually. I think we're gonna go like science medical, like engineering medical. Then I need to take, let's see. Wasn't there that deep? Yeah, we wanted to take this deep inhaler thing. Just gonna keep taking medical stuff, honestly. More corrosion stacks. I think we will take that. I want to take, yeah. We're gonna take this though. Hold down the inhaler. It says this also uses an extra inhaler charge. I don't know. That seems like we're gonna like rip through our inhalers, but it is plus 50% movement speed and 20% damage. I don't know. I feel like if this is gonna crash us, then we should use it. Maybe. Yeah. Okay. I'm sticking to it. Cool. What's up? What happened?
I believe we're at the end of our investigation. The prospect of sharing our findings with the broker isn't terribly appealing, but we've little choice. I will locate my wretched Sub Rosa transport and return to Free Market Station. Pleasure fighting beside you. Be sure you return to Free Market Station to debrief with me. Despite our work here, I somehow doubt the broker would grant an audience to me alone.
Well, I will see you guys there. Welcome back, everybody. I've missed you dearly. Let's see how this shakes up.
Salutations once more.
Not you. Gotta talk to you.
Greetings again. Hope that little day excursion you and I jawed about is going well. Libations or information? What's your poison?
Went to the camp.
The encampment had been razed. I'm sorry to say there were no survivors, but I believe we were able to uncover what transpired.
Oh, his chin's moving underneath his mask. Hard to take much solace in that. So many dead.
I should add, your observations during the investigation were unexpectedly keen. Working beside you was a pleasure.
I'm surprised. Didn't know if you had it in you, especially with an Arbiter in tow. But you got what was needed. Not bad at all.
Give me money.
I'd be happy to direct you to the broker. First, though, we've got a small issue.
Broker's dead.
There's a malfunctioning lamp in the basement I need someone to take a look at. Here's a keycard to get you down there. You mind?
Normally, I'd charge for tasks like this.
Just trust me and go give it a look.
Investigate the malfunctioning lamp. In the basement? I'm gonna reload my gun. What would be malfunctioning here in the lamp? Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to steal? Oh. Oh, my bad. This flaw significantly changes the experience while in settlements. Not advised for players looking for a relaxing experience in town. You just have to have it. Doesn't matter what it is, but if it isn't yours, you want it. You'll occasionally steal things automatically, but anything you've stolen sells for 100% more. Oh my god. That would be awful. A relaxing experience? No kidding. What's this? What's this? Requirements not met. Damn it. Malfunctioning lamp. Hello? Francis Min. Howdy do.
Anyone had asked me, I had to put the odds of a live arbiter finding his way into my chambers at 1 in a few trillion. Good that you didn't come here for blood, Arbiter Rao. Barney would have sniffed it out and broken you in twain. And I do disdain
It's the broker.
mopping up Protectorate corpses.
Okay. Tristan, you had something you wanted to ask this guy?
If you know who I am, you must know why I'm here. My mentor died under vague circumstances, and I desire any information pertaining to the specifics of her death.
Interesting. That question appears to be at odds with High Command's public statement on the matter. Losing faith in your masters?
Tristan?
But I cannot shake the sensation that something was awry with her passing. If you know something, tell me. Please.
I could get used to this kind of groveling. Your instincts are right, Arbiter. Though we don't know the specifics, I received information that your mentor's body bore signs of a fight, and a nasty one. Someone killed her.
Someone want to fill me in on what's going on? Please, for the viewers.
When fewer prying ears abound.
If that's all, I think you'd best get along. I prefer not to sully my quarters with Protectorate lackeys. Live ones, anyhow.
They don't
And I
get
prefer
along.
to limit my time with scheming blackguards. Let us take our leave from present company. Speak to me outside if you would. There's something I'd care to ask you.
Tristan!
The role of the Arbiter typically does not require the assistance of others. We are expected to act as wholly independent entities. But I fully realize that had I not your aid today, my investigation's progress would have stalled and withered. During our investigation, I gauged your trustworthiness and did not find it wanting. What say we travel together?
Yes, an agent of the Protectorate would lower them to work with a third party? Why do you want to travel with me?
I think you have earned forthrightness. I came to Free Market Station to seek the true killer of my mentor, the Supreme Arbiter.
Ah, vengeance.
Some deals in information, and were thusly my best lead on her killer. They gave me less than I'd hoped, but it was at least a start. Unfortunately, I cannot act truly alone. I have no ship, and no support.
Suppose I'm convinced. You get a company, but you need to follow my orders.
I will keep to my convictions in any case, but I understand. What instructions would you have me follow?
I will be dealing with people of multiple factions. No killing them without my go-ahead.
I should have considered this eventuality. I will listen to your words, and I shall follow your orders.
Good.
I will not assail enemies of the Protectorate without your consent, though I will not like it. But if my sense of duty outpaces my willingness to comply with an order, or if you attack my brethren unprovoked, our relationship will come to an abrupt end.
Okay, seems reasonable.
Excellent. I hope our working relationship is most fruitful. I'm sure we
We
shall
just don't
discover much
bring
together.
Tristan.
Rubbing shoulders with Protectorate arbiters now, are we? I'll reserve judgment. Hopefully, he can as well.
I'll meet you at the ship later,
Very
Tristan.
well. I shall locate whichever craft seems the most.
In case
out
one of my
place.
party members
For
gets a little
something
pissy
tells
at
they
me
shall
for
lead me to yours.
replacing
See
them
you
with
again
him.
shortly.
All right. We have finished the quest, and I think now we need to go back to the first planet to handle Aza's companion quest. So, and we're here. That's what we're here. We're here right now. It happened that quickly. The quick travel in this game is kind of crazy. Oh, look. Hey. Hey. Have a grenade. Oh my god. Tristan!
I'm not going to deny killing these traitors was invigorating, but their leader still needs to be dealt with. That I'm really going to enjoy.
Well, where is he? Inside? We got jumped from behind. I didn't really appreciate that. Plasma soak. Oh look, it's Hierarch Ziegler. Just chilling.
Why are you still alive? There's been some ghastly mistake. We must speak on the latest revelation before you compound it by killing me. You're obviously unaware that you've been officially marked for death. Otherwise, you'd have killed yourself and saved us all the trouble. It's unfortunate I was
What?
unable to inform you of this before you killed so many loyal members of the Dawn. But so be it. Glad we were able to clarify all of that. Well?
What do you think,
I'm
Aza?
thinking I'd normally just kill this idiot where he stands, but I must know what in the architect's name he's going on about.
Ziegler, what's got into your brain pan? You used to be a dedicated member of the Dawn. How could you think there was a legitimate kill order on me?
You were revealed as a betrayer through the sanctified channel. How can you disobey a revelation from on high, when you yourself exhorted us constantly to never do such?
You make a compelling point. But then again, so does my knife. Let me introduce you to it.
Hey, wait, maybe we shouldn't be so hasty.
Why the fuck not?
You make a valid argument. Let's kill this thing. Oh. Sorry, Zieg. You don't get the move.
I can't believe what Hierarch Ziegler was saying. How could there be an official kill order out on me?
On you?
Poor fools probably thought they were just fulfilling their duty.
Couldn't the messages have been faked?
If only it were that simple. It should be impossible for someone to infiltrate our communication systems, especially when it comes to a high-level communique. Unless they somehow have our codes. This could only mean that one of our members has been compromised.
Could be you. What are you gonna do now?
I have no idea. If I go anywhere near one of our encampments, I'll be forced to kill members who believe they're following orders. Of course, any member of the Dawn who turns on me without thinking is asking for death, but this could still make solving this even more difficult. Don't worry. I'll stay on as part of your crew until I get this all figured. It's given me an impressive amount of opportunities for killing, and all the killing helps me think.
All right, we should go. It's mod kit. Can use that at the upgrade station. Cool. I think that we have nothing more to do. We can dip our toes into the next story part of the game. And we're here. Oh, this looks like the Vox Relay. Except it's much less exploded on a lot of fronts. Time to go. So we're bringing Niles and Inez because they both so desperately want to come. Niles wants his personal revenge, and Inez wants to protect her anti-choice fellows. Understandable, respectable. Said ammo can be scarce. I have not experienced such a thing. Maybe it's worse on harder difficulties.
Good evening.
No time like the present.
On behalf of everyone in Auntie's family, I want to thank
Except-
our hosts for securing this wonderfully austere venue to begin our negotiations for peace. With tensions being patched in Golden Ridge, I am certain we can both profit from a merger. But surely the good Vicar Laureate and his fellow shareholders have some thoughts?
Madam Vice President, I and my fellow counselors remind you that this is no merger, but an alliance. By ending the war, we may focus on the true threat to our society, the rifts.
Okay, seems like they're on board with the actual thing. What happens if I do this? Is this gonna... Will DeVries be able to land properly if I do this? Oh. Brought down...
Look, another ship. Doesn't exactly scream official delegation transport to me.
Yeah, it doesn't. What's going on in here?
This must be the satellite that sent an emergency ping across the system. What led me to you, Commander? But why is DeVries hanging on to it?
Oh, this is her ship. Ooh, perk. Scrapper. Damn.
Sort of satellite is new to me. Is it Earth tech? How did it get out here?
I cannot shake my last meeting with Victor from my mind. In the midst of discussing our plans, he quietly commented that I had a desperation about me. Is he really so daft? How could I not be desperate? Our very survival is on the line. For years, we've gone over the numbers, sharing our fears and rage over the orders in action regarding the rifts. This may be the last chance to prove their original predictions right. But as I make the approach to greater tranquility, my desperation grows. Could I possibly have misinterpreted the numbers? Or were the numbers themselves wrong? If we fail, then what will everything leading us to this point have been for? And worst of all, if we fail, it's because we weren't aligned with the plan after all. Oh, law. I cannot bear even the thought of it. And she's working with, like, another person from the Earth Directorate. Because she had like a no-named message, like, to her on her terminal. And that person mentioned some sort of like knowledge and information that could have alluded to them having worked with the Earth Director, the Earth Directorate people. So perhaps even DeVries is a middleman. Be interesting to see what actually happens. Hello.
Who? Be still, Cadre. But don't let this interloper out of your sight. It's you, is it not? The one Agent DeVries warned me to expect? Well, see here. If you intend to stop me, you're far too late.
I'll determine that. Tell me what DeVries' plan is now.
Preposterous. Our mission to stop the talks is a righteous one. Why would I ever jeopardize it for the likes of you?
Ignore the posturing. Give him a push and I'll bet you can get DeVries' plans out of him.
It's true.
You do no such thing. My willpower is stout, my loyalty unshakable. And even if by some low chance you could extract my knowledge, you'll never truly understand. If our deaths buy Agent DeVries and our comrades the time they need, so be it.
DeVries doesn't care whether you live or die. Well, I protect her.
We know full well she cares nothing for us, nor do we ask her to.
God damn it, they're all crazy.
We share her purpose, and so we fight to keep infidels like you from disrupting our plans. But it doesn't matter what you do. The rest of our team is pushing forward. Agent DeVries is right. The only way to save us from destruction is to save the Order from itself.
All right. I've had enough of this. My bad. I ran ammo. Niles? I really need you to not be dead on the ground. Okay, we just got to this mission. I need both of you to not be dead. No, hold on. Let me reload this for a second. Whew.
Hey, look at those screens.
I like that explosion.
Seems they were kind enough to leave us a hint of DeVries' plans.
Okay. Like our gun selection. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh no. He turned into a big pile of ash. Monitor displays a map of the station, evidently annotated by DeVries. Her first team of agents is to hold the landing pad. The second team is to make their way through the turbine chamber. The third team is to guard the exit in the refinery. DeVries herself will make for the broadcast booth overlooking the forum chamber where the delegates are to meet. Well, DeVries, I don't think I can let your plans go as swimmingly as you want them to be. This doesn't seem to be going towards that way. But she has multiple teams, and I feel like we have to take them out.
Seems your sovereign is regarded
Gonna need a way to power this thing.
shall we say? This is good. If the Protectorate's own leader is beyond his depth, he and his ilk won't anticipate an alliance.
He's not my sovereign.
Yes, right. Well, landing a strike against
Just letting the yappers yap.
will be something like wrangling a galloping breadworm.
I am unfamiliar, but I presume that to mean it will be without exertion. If so, then
Could
you're
make
perhaps
that.
even more ignorant
Pretty
of
sure.
Arcadia than I calculated. The sovereign, guide him, is as ineffective as you suggested. His advisor, the consul, is not. These executions, these impulsive attacks, are solely his influence.
Solely? Your previous sovereign was rather draconian himself, if your own history books are
Draconian.
Do not act like the current rot emerged from nowhere.
I could perhaps say the same for you and your reputation for putting profits over people.
Oh, perk, electrotherapist. Or what if I just use this?
We pivot our discussion back to the real matter at hand.
Oh, okay. All auto mechanicals in the sector are activated and are on patrol. Revert. Wish to write this command to cartridge. Write to cartridge. Okay. Turn to root. Recent activity log. Warning. Unknown user. Reverted to default station security measures. Protocol written. Okay. So now, I do believe she'll have a harder time gaining access to those auto mechanicals. Yeah? Because we reverted them? Hopefully. Or maybe we won't have to fight them as we come crossing over. I think I see some of them over there, but I'm not sure. What was that sound? Oh, one of those like catwalk beams making little metal twang noises. Yeah. Oh, I tried to jump and it was almost bad. Hello? There is red.
DeVries' team must have gotten to these mechs first. I don't favor fighting on two fronts, but it's not looking like we have another choice.
Well, I have the Greater Tranquility Station targeting protocol. Uh-oh. Okay, we're Giga Juice now. Where's that other guy? Oh. Oh, dang. They took out like everybody.
For some quick mental calculations, I do see merit.
What the heck? Where's this other guy at?
Astonishingly logical.
Oh, you're up there? Where'd you get down? Oh, there's another one? Dependent. Some lead from the front, you tend to lead from the back as much as possible. Becoming dependent on your allies. Deal less damage in general, but gain a large bonus of damage if attacking an enemy or companion recently attacked. Minus 10% damage, with plus 25% damage to enemies recently damaged by a companion? I feel like this is good. Like, minus 10%? And then plus 25 if they've been recently damaged by a companion. I like it.
But I will be here as
honestly, we're not
not
really lacking in damage. So if anything, we just buffed our damage. Guess you could have just skipped this entire room. I'm wondering, whenever those, I hate when things just say recently and they don't say a specific amount of time. there's stuff down here. I have greater tranquility maintenance. Pan hazards. Tactical time dilation gadget, you may be able to slip through unscathed. Yeah. Okay. Now nobody else try that. Yank out the fuse. Did that turn this off? I don't think I explored everything.
But many questions remain.
Like there's something over here?
Allow me to offer this bit of data then. The true
There's a lot of branching pathways here.
My brave colleagues found her out and promptly executed her.
Ah, so the Order is capable of decisive action. I had doubts after hearing about your monastery.
Talking about what happened with Sabota.
This crime happened under your purview.
I would remind you that the innocent survived because of our quick and accurate analysis of the situation. I do not appreciate insinuations that we allowed ourselves to run rampant on our watch. Chances are high that any erratic variable is a result of your people meddling in our affairs.
Ridiculous. Next you'll be claiming we're to blame for all of your past failures. Why?
Letting the yappers yap. Oh no, we're getting too far away. We're getting too far away from the yapping. Oh? Oh right, I didn't even check this out. This. I hit examine on it and nothing happens. What the hell? Okay, that thing does not care about being caught on fire. Ooh. Level up. Where did he even come from? How did we miss him? Another level up. Wow, we were just flying through the experience. Let's see here. Engineering, science, and then I'm gonna go engineering. Yeah, let's go engineering. I think I'm just gonna focus on those three for the rest of the playthrough, honestly. Mainly because I really want to like have them all at 20. Because I feel like, because I saw that some perks have like a 20 requirement, so maybe some of like the in-game options for skill checks cost 20. That's my prediction anyway. And then once I get them all to 20, maybe then I'll play around with some other options. But we can go this way. But we could also go this way. Slide. Take a poke around in here. Go up here. Now we're over here. And then we need to go in here, maybe? Hello?
I'd like to discuss your efforts on Paradise Island. We may have no physical presence there, but we are ever watchful. Our observations suggest that matters have been delicate.
And hopefully this was just... Okay,
Taken
yep.
somewhat of a turn. After the Protectorate destroyed their own relay out of madness, we have seen little resistance to our residents.
Well, we welcome the news.
This is just the straight shot here from there. Okay, I have a full understanding of that entire room.
Lancer for you to finally secure your hold. Worrisome indeed.
Stay tuned for more petty arguments going back and forth. All right, everybody. That's going to be all the time that we have for on this episode of Outer Worlds 2. So thank you so much for watching. I always greatly appreciate your viewership. And I hope that you guys have a great day. A great day after that. And a great day after that. And a great day after that. And hopefully when you wake up tomorrow, you won't have to try to stop some crazed individual from destroying peace talks that would maybe prevent the loss of more innocent lives, and instead cause death and destruction and carnage at these peace talks, which would then perpetuate more bloodshed and carnage. And honestly, if you don't have to deal with that when you wake up tomorrow, then how bad could it possibly be? And with that, we'll see you on the next one. Bye.